What's up, YouTube comic fam? So, it has been long enough. I'm ready to get this thing on the roll. It has obviously been a couple of months. I've acquired quite a few things for you guys. Still got some stuff put back that I haven't quite shown that I've had for the last few months, but have really kind of just been waiting to put a nice, big, good, surprise haul together for you guys. That actually will be my next video, I think. I was planning on making it this one, so my apologies. But it is coming. I'm getting some really good stuff together for that. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this one. My first two things I actually want to show are these new pops I got. As a huge Power Ranger collector, huge Power Ranger fan, these two are very near and dear to me. This Green Ranger being one of the most valuable pops. However, this one is not super valuable. The box is damaged on the Green Ranger, but honestly, I didn't buy it. I bought for that to be valuable. I bought it just because I love it. He's one of my favorite, most iconic Power Rangers. As most Power Rangers fans are aware, he's pretty much the original, coolest one. Him and the white are the same guy, and I prefer the White Ranger. A lot of people prefer the Green Ranger, but it is what it is. On the other side, you've got the Ranger Slayer, just as it says. She's a new character introduced in the, I think it's 2016 run. Basically the common run that they have led back into now today. But nonetheless, still a really cool character. If you're into the Power Rangers and haven't read that storyline, check it out, figure out who she is, and kind of go from there. I'll move them. Actually, I'm just going to sit them right up here. All right. So, getting into the actual haul itself. Got a few different things. Got some more books from my buddy Jack. Shout out to Jack. Always giving me good stuff. Let's just start there, actually. So, got a couple of these. About 3, 4, 5, 6 books from him. I'll start out with one of my favorites that I got from him. Always love to have these DC Universe books. Anytime he finds them, he thinks of me, and I do try to get most of them from him, just because I like DC characters. These DC Universe logos are really hard to find sometimes. Most of them are pretty decently valuable, especially when you find them for $1 or $2 a piece, like he did and usually does. But nonetheless, there's Shazam #1. DC Universe logo. Now this one, honestly, he traded this to me in hopes that he could get it back one day. But it is still nonetheless really interesting. This is Phantom Star Killer VHS variant. If you look this up on a lot of different places, it actually does have some value to it. I'm not a huge fan, but honestly, he wanted me to hold on to it because he didn't feel like right now it was a good time for him to have it. He didn't want to get rid of it and never be able to have it again. So I took it and was like, look, man, you ever want it, need it back, it'll be here. This one I do love and do want to keep. This is, it's an indie title. I can't think of the name of it, but it is a Bill Sienkiewicz variant. Let's see, did I write it on the back? No. We'll find out what it is real quick. What is the title? Which one? So this is, Sandman Universe Nightmare Country #1. And this is the Bill Sienkiewicz foil variant. I think most outlets it goes for maybe $10, but I love Bill Sienkiewicz and thought this was really cool and wanted to get it, so I get it. Another one, I couldn't remember if I had this one or not. He-Man Masters of the Universe #1. It's not in the best shape, but nonetheless, still a good book to have. This is probably like a 7.0 condition book, raw, but like I said, it's Masters of the Universe #1. Figured I'd go ahead and pick it up. I've got a few of the other books in the run as well. Now these last two are right up my alley. He had them available. One of them he was really a little upset to get rid of. because he's a huge fan of the artist, but he still let me get it, and I'm thankful that he did. This is Daredevil number 1, Legacy 613, Scotty Young variant. This book is actually really kind of hard to find. Sometimes it's a $10 book, sometimes it's a $100 book. It's really weird on eBay. Nonetheless, I'm a Daredevil collector. Went ahead and picked it up from him and was happy to have it. And then this one being basically the major key out of all of these, Daredevil number 2, first appearance of Agent Cole. I can't remember that guy's name, but he's a police officer in the run. He ends up being one of Daredevil's great friends. So it's a great read. If you haven't read that storyline, check it out. Moving on, a couple of eBay picks here. This one I fell in love with really just as soon as I seen it. Found it pretty affordable on eBay. I think I spent like $20 shipped on this. It is The Stuff of Nightmares. I think it's number 1 or number 0, but either way, it's a Jenny Frison all black variant. The pressing that you see is only on the Mylar. It's not on the actual book. So that was a great find for me. Another one actually it's kind of a two-parter. This is Power Rangers 19, the New York Comic Con set. I think this was like there's 2 books in there. I think this was like a 616 variant also, maybe. I can't remember, but either way, I was happy to have it. Got all the first gen Rangers on there, and I'm a Power Rangers collector, so found this cheap and wasn't going to pass on it. This is, for whatever reason, the same LCS I got those pops from had this on the wall. This is a Bernie Wrightson cover, Swamp Thing number 3. First full appearance of Abigail and, the Patchwork Man. But great cover, kind of iconic Bernie Wrightson here. Picked it up for around, I think it was like $38, $35, something like that. It's in pretty decent condition. I don't know if you can tell right there. It's got a couple of small spine ticks. Nonetheless, it's still in great shape. I was really happy to find it and get it. Yeah, I let it sit there for a couple of weeks and nobody snagged it, so I come in one day, still seen it there, and I was like, no, I'll take that. It's hard to find these Bernie Wrightson Swamp Things in great condition. I mean, who doesn't love a cover like that? So, there I have it. Oh, now I've actually got some half-price books, $2 finds. They had recently put out a bunch of different long boxes just of $2 comics that I guess they were trying to get rid of some bulk. Found some decent stuff in there. Starting out, found a raw sketch variant version of Young Avengers number 1. This is the second series. I think this is considered a minor key. Honestly, I can't remember, but $2, I wasn't going to pass on it. So this is a Flash Fastest Man Alive. I think that's a one-shot. There is a first appearance in there. It's a minor key as well, but at this point, I don't remember what it is, but I'm pretty sure I didn't have it. Even if I did, I wanted a second copy of it, so I grabbed it. This, pretty much everybody knows. Justice League 41, first appearance of, I think her name's Grail, but iconic issue from the Justice League, and that's pretty much the start of the Dark Side War, so. Oh, this I picked up. Honestly, I picked it up just because I like the cover, but I think there is a minor key in it, but I can't remember what it is. But it was $2, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Like I said, Black Cat cover, Spider-Man, maybe a minor key, can't really remember, but for $2, I was happy to have it. Of course, I had to get this one as soon as I seen it. Harley Quinn, issue 33, Jenny Frison variant. from the modern run, Secret Wars #1. And this one, probably the best find. This was kind of crazy to find. A $40 book in a $2 box. Black Adam Endless Winter Special #1. This is not the Walmart reprint. This is the actual variant to the original print of this book. Pretty much all day long, a $20 to $25 book. Some days it'll be hit 40. Either way is a great find. I love this cover. I'm not planning on flipping it or getting rid of it unless one of you all just have a crazy offer for me. So if you do, hit me up in the comments. Otherwise, I'm planning on keeping it. These books I found for sticker price in some back issue boxes to a shop roughly an hour from me. Some of these I was really surprised to see in this box at the prices that I found them at. Other ones I bought just on principle because I like them. Starting out, episode 1, Obi-Wan Kenobi photo variant, $10. That was one of the ones that I grabbed just on principle. This one, another one, Masters of the Universe, #4. But this is the gold foil variant. I don't really have too much interest in these gold foil variants, but for $6, when they're not exactly common, I don't think, I figured why not. And it's a great cover. He-Man versus Skeletor right there. This one, I did kind of just love as soon as I seen it. Star Wars Tales #1. Darth Vader cover, $15. Probably overpaid for that a little bit, but honestly, it's a great cover. I'm glad to have it. This one was a little bit of a surprise, though. At $20 in a back issue box, in pretty decent shape. It is complete. I opened it up. All the pages are there. The staples are intact. I mean, it's got a little bit of wear on the cover, but other than that, for $20, I wasn't going to pass on that. This one, for $5, one of the first appearances of Darth Maul. Hard to beat. That's in pretty decent shape. I have one of these I had found in a dollar bin one time, but one of the staples was loose, so it was great to get it replaced with this one. This is just the photo variant. And then another one. Issue 1 to that same run, photo variant of Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Another $5 book. Great to have that one. I think that one also is got some first appearances or some first cameos or something in it. I know #2 usually is the better book, but nonetheless, grab them both. This one I got, honestly, just because of the cover. I know nothing ever really came of or was Captain Phasma, but she's got some really good covers out there to some of her books. Some really decent variant covers that if I can find them on the cheap, I'll pick them up. Either way, this is a fried pie variant, and for $5, I wasn't going to let it sit there. This one, I love this cover. I don't know why. I've got a 10-year-old, and he loves Legos, and by proxy, I think at this point, I love Legos too, and I seen this and thought, that's awesome. For $5, I was not letting this stay there. It was awesome to me. It's a very cover. I don't know if there's a key to it or not. I don't even know if this goes for anything on the secondary market. It might not, but I don't care because I love it. This one was probably the best pick of the haul, but it's between this one and the Darth Maul book. But I was super happy to find this for $10. It's in pretty decent shape. Marvel Point 1. #1, the one-shot first appearance of Sam Alexander. I'm probably going to end up getting rid of this copy to my buddy Jack because he doesn't have one. He needs one, and this one is in really decent shape. But either way, like I said, I have plans on probably getting rid of this just because I have another one that's in pretty decent shape, actually, that I'm going to show in this haul. But nonetheless, I was happy to find it. speaking of that Marvel .1, we're going to get into some other books. Went to a store I'd never been to, actually a couple of them. That's where I found these. Ended up buying these for cover price. TMNT Power Rangers 2, number 1. One of these two is a variant. I can't remember which one. But all three of these covers are issue number 1. This one's just a Jenny Prison variant that I love and didn't have, so picked it up. But I bought all of those for cover price. Those were the only 3 things I got from that store. And then while I was in this town, I drove across town to another LCS there that I've never been to. But I definitely will be going back. This dude has some awesome back issue boxes, extremely well organized, had some great wall books at really fair prices, not great prices, but they were really fair, pretty close to fair market value, if not just a little bit under. But his back issue bins are really kind of phenomenal. He doesn't really have dollar bin boxes or $2 bin boxes or anything. He has most of the books priced as is. When I took my books up, he didn't look any of them up at all. Didn't care to, I don't think, because he's probably just got so many. But we're going to go ahead and get into this and start with a huge, huge dent in another one of my favorite runs. Moon Knight, number 14, number 12, 11, 10, 9, and 8. I have about 80% of this run together now, just from going to this LCS and getting these back issues. I think I've maybe got 5 or 10 books. There's not many books in this whole run, so I doubt I have 10. Because I think there's actually only 17 in total, but I probably only have 5 or 6 books left. So I was really happy to find these, especially at decent prices. They were all about $4 a piece, just over cover price. Not that they really go for a lot of money, but I find them struggling to be able to find. And I don't want to buy these books online because I don't want to pay the shipping costs. So to find these at decent prices was actually uncommon for the area that I live in. So I was really happy. Moving on, some other books I found in back issue boxes were really kind of crazy because I never expected to find some of these. I'm just going to start off with one of them. I found this book laying in the back issue bin. I think this was there. Honestly, I can't remember where I got it from, but I think it was at this store. But for $10, I'm not going to pass on this book. First appearance of Kiss in comics. It's in a really pretty solid condition. Like VF minus. So for $10, I was taking that home with me all day. I'm not overly attached to it or anything, but it is a super cool iconic book, and I went ahead and grabbed it because I didn't have one. Now, the rest of these are all sticker price. So keep that in mind because I'm going to show some really decent books. But here we go. This one is a Power Rangers number 1 of the 2016 series. I can't remember who did this art, but paid $5 for it. This book is hard as crap to find. You look this up on eBay, and pretty much everybody wants like $10 to $20 for it, and it's the only issue in this entire series. It's Power Rangers printed by Image Comics. It's a top-knot cover. It was really basically a one-shot. I don't know if it just kind of failed and they didn't print anymore or what happened with it, but to find it for $2.60 when I'd never seen one in the wild before, I was buying that all day long. And the same thing really with this book. Everybody wants $20 to $40 on eBay for this, and to find it in really decent shape in a back issue bin that I'd never been to before at $2.95. This is the Masked Rider number 1 from the 90s series by Marvel that has a Power Rangers appearance in it with the trading card. Again, hard to find book in the wild. Was super ecstatic to find this entirely by mistake. But I was really happy to find this. This is one of my favorite finds. The day I found both of these two books in these back issue bins was one of my favorite days collecting, especially in a long time, because it revitalized my want to go hunt for books again. I was really, really happy to end up here. The last couple books I found, this one does have a bunch of minor keys in it. I think a bunch of first cameos of some people, all new, all different Marvel .1, number 1. I paid $6 for it. Again, a bunch of different first cameos, I'm pretty sure, and a decent cover, all black cover in really good shape. It was hard to pass up. Here is the one I was just talking about, though. Found this, another one, for $6.10. In better shape than the last one I actually showed. This will be the one that I keep. Jack, like I said, will probably end up with the other one just because he's been such a great friend. He's done a lot of good things for me, and he helps me out when he has the chance, so I'll probably return the favor to him as well. Lastly, this book was kind of crazy to find for me in a back issue bin just because I thought they pretty much all dried up. But to find this all new Marvel .1 number 1 for $6, this is easily a $50 book. It is in really great shape. You can see right here, there's like 2 tiny small spine ticks. Other than that, this book is in great shape. The corners are in good shape. The staples are tight. It is complete. The back isn't like all ripped up or anything. So, honestly, I think this guy just fills his back issue bins with pretty much everything modern and picks out the major keys from the back and puts them on the wall. That's what the impression that I got of his back issues were. He keeps them alphabetized. He does a really good job of keeping them pretty much in order, and this probably just got lost in time because his back issue bins were pretty full. So I don't know how much this place gets hunted or found in, but nonetheless, I will be back to hunt this entire store eventually. This was a great day hunting for me. Like I said earlier, it revitalized my want to find comics, my desire to go out and find just good books that I didn't already have, and I will continue to go back here. Alright, getting into the last few books of this haul that I am going to make were some books in a town about an hour opposite of the last haul, but still nonetheless an hour away from me. They had a back issue sale and a huge dollar blowout sale. So I didn't get a lot of back issue books from the sale, but I did get quite a few dollar books. Starting with the back issues, these were, I think, 50% off. I think, something like that. So, got some Silver Age, Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, number 70. This is one of the first appearances of, I think it's one of the different colors of Krypton, or Kryptonite. I can't remember which one. I guess it's Silver Kryptonite because it's on the cover, but I can't remember what it does to Superman. But I know that that's one of the first appearances. And this book is one of the first appearances of some Golden Age characters in the Silver Age. Can't remember which ones exactly. This is obviously Justice League of America number 73. But to pay, $7 for it, it's in decent shape. It's complete. It is a little beat up though. So, Silver Age, Justice League of America, $7. I was going to take that all day. The same thing here. Justice League of America 82. $5 for this. This is the first appearance of the Golden Age Batman in the Silver Age, I think, is what this one is. And for $5, like I said, I was glad to have it. The last Silver Age book that I found, this might not be Silver Age, I can't remember, but either way, it is still a Justice League book. Justice League 110, $7.50 for it. It is a little beat up on the spine. It's complete though, but this does have either a first cameo or something like that. At this point, I can't remember who it is, but these are books that I'm probably going to keep anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. I'll end up putting tags and stuff on the back so that I can remember as I go, but I'm a huge Justice League fan and a big DC character fan, even though I don't show them a whole lot, I don't feel. I do have some DC collecting goals, probably even more so than I do with Marvel. Other than that, going to the last few that I found, this is Go-Go Power Rangers, number 9, first appearance of the Mega Gravezord. Probably the biggest key in this run. If you guys didn't know that, anytime you find this book, it really is a $15 to $20, $25 book pretty much all day long. So if you see that, especially if you see it for cheap like I did for $4.50, it's good to always pick up. And these last two I picked up just because I didn't have them in the run. I paid $5.99 and $6.99 because they were already on sale. Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 3 and number 9. Let's see. Honestly, guys, it's been almost 30 minutes, so... Oh, shoot. No. Sorry. I've got dollar books to show. All right. Which ones? Where do we start at? All right. We're going to start here. We'll speed through these dollar books. Daredevil, 178. Go-Go Power Rangers variant, number 11. Go-Go Power Rangers, number 15 variant. Give me just a second here. This is Power Rangers, the opposite run to that one, but at the same time, it was issue 41, the full variant cover. Another variant, interior frame variant to that same book, issue 41. Go-Go Power Rangers, number 16. There is a minor key in this, but I can't remember what it is. And then this is Go-Go Power Rangers Forever Rangers, number 1. I think it is also an interior panel variant. But again, for $1, I'm not going to pass those up. This was one I did not have, found for $1, Ultimate Spider-Man 74. I am trying to complete this run. This was just a great dollar find. I don't know if anything actually even came out of this or not, but it was optioned for a TV show. This is the number 1 variant in really good shape for $1, so picked it up. This one's, it's kind of funny. This is Spider Island number 1. Really, I didn't pick this book up for any other reason other than it is a number 1 to a Spider-Man title, and it's in a really nice Mylar that I wanted. So, if I see stuff like that, really occasionally, I'll pick it up just to have an extra Mylar. What If, number 39, Thor Battle Conan, one of my favorite books out of the dollar books. Superman, number 9, the Joker cover. Another one, Daredevil 612. I couldn't remember if I had this one or not. Great cover though, so I picked it up. And then the last, but definitely not least, I went ahead and read this just because everybody loves this run, right? The Death of Superman. This is a collection of basically the whole run, the whole 7, 8, 9 issues, however many it was, together. But to find this for $1, that's, I mean, how many places can you buy 9 comics and one for $1? So, either way, nonetheless, I'm out of here. I hope you guys enjoy the haul. If you got anything to say, hit me up in the comments. Leave a like. Watch my later videos. Watch some earlier videos. But thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later.